him into a psychopath. Didn't expect that. But...
Yeah, I've
Right,
had goats. I really don't recommend it.
No. Alright, we have...
Had chickens, too. They were a pain.
Chickens are impressive because they will shit in places you don't think that they can actually shit. Like, as I saw someone mention once, you have to get special food dishes or water dishes for them.
Yeah.
That are specifically designed that way they can't shit or piss in them. Or that way they can't shit in them. And if you don't, they will shit in their own water and kill themselves.
Yeah.
But the water dish that, he showed a picture of from his farm is like 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's rounded at top, so it's designed that chickens can't climb up on it and stay on it. The top of it had to be cleaned off at least every 2 days because the chickens were trying to get up on it to shit. It's like there's literally no reason for them to be up there. There are higher things around that they can climb up on for, their nice little point of view shots. Yeah, so they can look around and make sure that nothing is trying to kill them. Like, they literally just jumped up on this in order to crap on it. That is the only explanation.
And then with guineas, you have the same thing, except they're really stupid and they make a lot of noise.
I've never had to deal with them.
That's fine.
But
geese are like goats.
I almost... Well, my friend did kill a swan once.
That's not the same thing, but swans are assholes, too.
No. Well, no, I was going to say, I've never been bothered by a goose, but... We were walking through the park and one attacked him, and the thing is, swans aren't a native species.
Right.
You can't actually get in trouble for killing them, because they're actually considered an invasive species. So, one of them attacked him, and he really quickly reached out, grabbed it by the neck, and, just dragged it along by the throat.
Uh-huh.
And I was just sitting there going, what are you doing? Let go. And he was like, no, it's an asshole. It wanted to attack me. This is how this is going to end. I think it's learned its lesson. Let it go. And eventually we, ran by a small ledge or something. And he just whipped it over. And I'm just like, well, we're going to jail. He's like, no, we're not. Well, then we're gonna get beaten up by lunatics who think they're majestic creatures as opposed to assholes.
See, the thing with geese, they're really territorial.
And they will attack the shit out of you if you come anywhere near their water, their nests.
Or just near them.
Yeah.
Because, a goose's territory is just where it's standing.
Ah. So they'll just attack you for retarded giggles. Well, not even, just retarded.
They'll just attack you for, existing.
Yeah. So, no. I get really, really... Okay, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Alright, this is the stupidest conversation I have had with a human being in recent memory.
This ought to be good.
Alright, I had a friend who was who posted something that I'm sure they thought sounded really deep. It was, I believe that when intelligent life finally comes to visit us from other worlds, we will be judged by the number of species that we have killed in our wake. I'm like, alright. So, now, my first response was, so you're saying that we will be visited by a species that has never had any history of violence in its entire existence? And his response was, I don't feel like dealing with your trolling. I'm like, alright, no. Let me get this straight. I am not trying to troll. I want an explanation here. Because what you're saying is, we will be visited by an entirely benevolent race of beings that have never caused harm, then we will all be judged by their standards for something that less than 0.1% of human history has ever, or the human race has ever done. You know, because I've never hunted a species to extinction.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you're saying is that we will somehow run into an alien race of probably scientists, because that's what most space travelers would probably be, and they will judge us for judge all of us on a whole for the actions of a few. This is what you're saying. It's like, you just don't understand. I'm like, no, I don't think you do. I really don't think you understand what you're saying versus what you're trying to say. And the problem is, what you're saying versus what you're trying to say, both of those arguments are retarded. So, anyways, whatever, you all can continue. Because, here's the thing, like, 12 people had replied agreeing with me.
Right.
And there's like, whatever, you all can just keep arguing and trolling. Like, no one is arguing and trolling
Not
other than you.
Not that it wouldn't be deserved.
Well, yeah, but it was just... This is a person who has never won an argument with me. Ever. I'm not good at arguing. But I am very... I will sit and think about what I am going to say beforehand, or at least research it. This man's... Yeah, he's never won a single argument we've ever had, or an argument he's had with anyone, now that I think about it. And he insists on arguing with everyone. Always. I like debate. I'm like, it's not debate if you're wrong. I mean, there's one side to this argument. The person who is right, and you. Like, his argument was, to me, that Microsoft was way too intelligent a business to have any sort of restrictive DRM before the Xbox One was even announced. And I can't remember the other argument, but it basically ended me linking him to an article that disproved what he was saying. And his reaction was, whatever. Like, no, you don't get to whatever. You're wrong. You're just wrong. There's no whatever here. You can say whatever you want, but I'm sticking by my guns. I'm like, it's not sticking by your guns. You're just wrong. It's not, like, you're standing by what you said for any reason. You are entirely wrong. I have disproven what you said with factual information, with reliable, good sources, and proven you wrong. There is no standpoint to have other than that you are wrong. What you are standing by is you are stubborn, is you are going, well, I know I'm stupid, but I said it, so I'm going with it. And it was just, whatever, it's your opinion. No!
Opinions don't work that way.
No, opinions and facts are two different things.
Yeah.
This is a fact. I have shown you. See? Right here on the internet. And, I forget what source it was, but it was something he had actually used as a source in the past, because if you're going to fuck with someone, you have to make sure to do it as well as possible.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, see, this disproves everything you just said right away. Like, whatever. No, you don't get to do that. I'm right and you're wrong. Alright. I'm gonna have a fairly decent pile of obsidian by the time this is done, if I'm alive.
Well, that's good.
Each one only drops one, though, so...
Okay, so it's a little slow.
Alright, well, I've got 9. I'll bring them back, because since I've got enough for an enchanting table, I probably should.
Of course, we don't have enough for enhancements on the enchanting table.
No. But at this point, we have Oh, and I died once, so I've only got 19 levels. But at this point, we have an infinite source of everything, including experience. We might as well build the enchanting room and worry about other things later.
Well, yes, I'm just saying we won't be able to use it if most effectively for a while.
Okay, the cornmeal. No, the sugarcane is growing.
Cornmeal.
I want a cornmeal plant.
You do realize that cornmeal comes from corn, right?
Yes, I do. I still want a cornmeal plant. I'm gonna dig some. I also want carrot blocks, which is why I hope I'll have to see if they're in the block mod.
I think they are.
I will build a block that will be so good for your eyes you'll be able to see it better. I don't know. Ow. Let me see. Man, without the helmet, that takes half of my hit points in one hit.
Wow.
Yeah. That's that. Damn, what?
Maybe you should make a helmet.
There's some helmet in here. I'll use it. Ow.
I was hoping that would break the
Still
helmet.
Nah,
that would have been great.
Yeah. It's still got like a tenth of its hit points left, so it'll last a little while. Because, you know, diamonds. I'm trying to remember what the other argument we had about, but it was so fucking stupid. It's one of those things where I don't consider myself to be that intelligent, but I know I'm more intelligent than this person. You know, like... generally speaking, if anyone asks, they're like, oh, I'm probably borderline retarded. Well, he's south of the border. He is festive. He is festively retarded.
Festively?
He has a sombrero on, and it has a chin strap.
And he's got tacky Christmas lights strung around it?
Exactly.
Now I want a sombrero with Christmas lights around it.
So do I.
And the good thing about a sombrero, there's no space inside for a power supply.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you could set up a motor and have, like, Santa's sleigh going around the outside, too. Or a little train.
I want this now.
Wear it at holidays, regardless of whether you know, people tell you not to. Because they would after the first one. Well, it's like, I forgot I was talking to someone, but I was like, no, you don't understand. Because they're like, why are you putting so much work into this, you know, robot? I'm like, you don't understand. Once I built it, that is the Halloween costume for the rest of my life. I don't care. It is, okay, that's the sugarcane one. I'm going to go gather sugarcane. But, just for a while to speed up this process. But yeah, you don't understand. I will never make or wear any other Halloween costume. Carrying around the little robot is going to fucking be it for the rest of my life. Yeah, I put a lot of work into it, like 30 years ago. And that's it. You're all stuck with it now. I want something that, you know, one day my kids or my grandkids will go, oh god, it's that again. Because I gotta think ahead.
No, you want it to be something that eventually all your descendants will fight over after you die.
Well, hell, the damn things go for like 500 apiece now, so... I mean, even replicas. Like I said,
At some point in his life, my grandfather actually built a gun.
Yeah.
And, you know, after he died, I'm, like, not into guns that way.
Yeah.
But, you know, I kind of wanted it just because that's a really cool thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really
But
awesome.
unfortunately, one of the other relatives ended up wanting it. You know.
See, that's,
question. How are you getting out of here?
I'll eventually cut down a wall. Alright, that's a very little cobble. Not cobble. Cobble meal. Sugar cane.
Cobble meal.
Yes. It's like sugar cane, cobble meal. They sound similar. Ow. Sorry. No, it's a cobble meal is an onomatopoeia for the noise that sugar cane makes. We'll go with that. I mean, it makes sense. Ow.